The word senate comes from Othello, Shakespeare's play, where Brabantio tells Iago that he is a villain. Iago replies back, "You are a senator." Now, this is what I call a banana tree, where I take 5 books and link them all together. And the 5 books I usually take, or the 5 authors I usually take, are Shakespeare, Homer, Plato, Freud, and the J-Writer from the Torah. So, for instance, when Iago says, "You are a senator," he pauses, or he kind of hesitates, but he's also clever about it. So I'm going to write those 2 down. Pauses, hesitates, and clever. So, this is Homer. So, the person who hesitates and is clever in Homer's Iliad would be Achilles. Achilles. When Minerva stops him from dealing Agamemnon a death blow, she holds his sword back so he can think about it, and he cleverly stops from killing Agamemnon, but he hesitates in doing that. So in Plato, the character who hesitates and is clever is Socrates, and I'm trying to think of where, I know he's clever, but as terms of hesitation, I think it's when his daimon asks him to remain seated and hesitate, and his daimon is that personal god within Socrates. And that's in one of the dialogues. So I'm going to pick the Torah next. And the person who hesitates and is clever, well, we know Jacob's very clever, but does he hesitate anywhere? Trying to think. Let me first put Iago up here by hesitates and clever. Actually, the person who hesitates and is clever would be the Pharaoh, who hesitates from letting the Israelites go from slavery, and he's kind of being witty about it in some strange way. So let me put that. Pharaoh. I spelled that wrong. Pharaoh. And in Hamlet, the person that hesitates and is clever is Hamlet himself. When he hesitates from killing Claudius, as Claudius is at prayer, and he reasons that the reason why he's not going to kill Claudius is because he's praying, and that would send his soul up to heaven, Claudius' soul. So finally, in Freud, and this is the last of my banana tree, the tree being the 5 authors, whose hesitates and is clever would be pretty much Freud himself as a psychoanalyst, who talks about jokes being an unconscious idea where the punchline is hesitated, so in order to build up the unconscious release for that joke.